right, welcome to a showdown. Panther vs. Panther M10, probably the worst turnout I've had for a showdown. I think the worst before this I've ever had was 4v4, and I believe that was 4 Smashers against 4 Annihilators. We had plenty of Panthers that could join, but only 3 Panther M10s. Honestly, probably not a very popular pick. I can understand why not a lot of people care to purchase this thing. I mean, honestly, how often do you come across a Panther M10? It's not very often. Now, there are some differences between these two tanks. The Panther M10 doesn't have as good of penetration or shell velocity. However, it is slightly better accurate, and it also has better gun depression. However, the Panther has better maneuverability, engine power weight ratio, and it also has better armor. So, I mean, there are some trade-offs with it. Do I like one more than the other? I do like the fact the Panther has a little bit more boost, a little bit more maneuverability, but I mean, it has its pros and cons. I would say that these tanks do kind of balance each other out. I wouldn't necessarily say one is completely better than the other. This is one that's definitely all down to the skill of the player, really. And I mean, honestly, it really is like that a lot of the time when it comes to tank v tank. But honestly, there are some tanks that when I have done these showdowns, looking at the stats side by side, one or some are just simply better than others in almost every category. And you do run into that sometimes. And it's not just premium tanks versus tech tree tanks. There are tech tree tanks versus tech tree tanks, and I know I've already said this one before, but I mean, just look at the IS-2 versus the IS. The IS, almost in every single way, I think almost in every way, is better than the Chinese IS-2. So this one, honestly, we're kind of in a pinch. You might have seen the Leopard in this. He was actually supposed to be a spectator. He didn't fight. He didn't participate. He wasn't shooting. He was more so just kind of observing and watching. So if you're kind of wondering why in the world was there a Leopard there, that answers the question. So now going into round 2. Yeah, the Panther M10 is not a tank I really play much at all, if ever, myself. I can't even remember the last time I've even played this tank. This was a subscriber request, so I said, you know what? I'm going down my list. I've got a lot of them. This one was the next one up. Now, I'm not sure why he doesn't take a shot at me or the other tank until the last second, until we're already out. I'd gotten detected, and I was wondering, oh shoot, I'm gonna be exposed. I figured he might be behind that bush, and I thought he would have been able to shoot me, but the fact I didn't get shot. Now, this is the other thing I've noticed about the Panther, and you may notice this too. So far in the last 2 rounds of me shooting the Panther, I have hit the Panther's ammo rack. You'll see the ammo rack icon. Even in the 3rd match, I hit the Panther's ammo rack. Now, I don't think in my entire time fighting with my Panther M10 in these 3 rounds, I ever get my ammo rack hit. I'm not 100% sure about my teammates. I do take a lot of hits in these 3 matches. Just got taken out there. A little bit of focus fire. But that's a little alarming. In the 3 battles, I am easily able to hit that Panther's ammo rack. So I would say another difference between the two is that the Panther's ammo rack is easier to hit. So I don't know. That's just something that I've noticed just when doing this showdown. Going into round 3 to see which one will take it. So far, we've had one of each side win. This will be the determining game to see what the outcome is. Kind of looking around. Starting to spot them over there, out on the side. See if we can get some angles, some advantageous positions on them. Maybe keep some eyes on them while my teammates can fire in. So this is what I was talking about. Here I go. Get this Panther out in the open here. He starts backing up, and bam, right there. Hit the ammo rack again. All 3 games, I hit the Panther's ammo rack. And like I said, I don't think I got my ammo rack hit once. I'm not sure 100% about my teammates, but the fact that you're hitting an ammo rack, it didn't necessarily explode, but that, yeah, that's a little alarming. Just trying to get some different angles here. Just missed that quick little shot there. So we've got our team somewhat surrounding them, getting them in a bad spot. Making a pretty bold move, but needs to be done. He's rushing this other Panther M10, and he's able to get around just the corner before I can reload again. I want to thank my subscribers for helping me with this vid. You guys are amazing. Anyone and everyone is open to help me with these vids. Challenge, historical recreations, all the other crazy stuff I do. Join my Discord. I create rooms all the time on the NA server. Love platooning when I can. But yeah, everyone is more than welcome, and we try to get everyone in to take turns, even if the training room is full. And that is it. That was a lucky bounce right there at the end. So anyway, yep, like I'd said, the worst turnout for a showdown, but hope you guys still enjoyed it. This is the Muffin here. You guys stay cool and keep tanking.